embarrassing yourself. There was a ghost at the gates, not Daisy. Right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? Now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame says she wanted them run out of town, I'll be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand. And what can I do for you?
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme. Why?
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
I heard the dame got an iPod.
You're the one who's talking to his eminence. On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get some men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it. As long as you remain available to me, you are embarrassing me.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandrak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-done kill before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this. Captain, do you have a moment?
For you, certainly. Clyde, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. You intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
She's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls. So I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Oh, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and absolutely assert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destiny were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders, and not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Samrak, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realised what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it. Protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, my lady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, my lady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrow a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then. Let's go. One to go. Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well. That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Mandala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon.
I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once.
You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Was it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravan and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
Alright. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
What's happened?
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I know, but no buts about it, alright?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer.
None at all. And we were so close.
El, what's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, that's me, is it? Oh, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme.
She'll never join them after this, surely.
No, she said herself she still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if El's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock.
We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended.
You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. Alright. To Randalar then. I better not keep Eloise waiting. What I wouldn't give for
Would I even let us through?
arranged to speak with the consortium.
Here they are now.
You wished to consult with me.
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. Your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual, and so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for their knackers yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay.
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that. I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I, but I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming. Isidore. Over! You let the dragon away to keep it from the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether. Just have to pray and mix it out in one piece. I can do better than that. Hold on, with me. Returned. Waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This is about to be easy. Sheriff. We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. There are or no. There's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just won't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore. So will you.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be alright now.
It was true bravery, he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses, and I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. but he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as he freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said to himself that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
You deserve a rest. That's all of them. No one can uncross his toes now. Everything's back the way it was.
Take that, you naughty...
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Ackley's hands remain safely away from each other's throats, and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one dust over the horizon. May there indeed. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Ackley set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention, and they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time. No matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts of organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more? How could I refuse? Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you. I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between the Lord and the Mayor?
That's easy.
The League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalamil, Victor? Ah, Sid. I thought you'd have returned to Cosnet by now. I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fairy pit would seem remiss to abandon it to another. Sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again. You're not the only one. What does he want you to do? He also made him putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them. And you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this League of theirs time to rally its forces. All right. Which camp should I take? There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes. Leave it with me. Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together, let them. They'll be no match for us. Good God. Must be the camp victim mentioned. Come on, Toggle. Be safe.
That's him. The one who killed Doc and Fingers. Take his head off. So.
A bit lovely to know. Sid, where are you? I see the madness didn't cause you any trouble. No, but that's not why you're here, is it? No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimo. What is it? The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer. What? Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimo. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor found him with a bolt of magic, and without the crystal. That's not possible. It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man's branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who's made a leader for himself when the world believed he should have been a slave. Fuck. I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now. You're right. And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running,
But we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoy playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe. Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years. Once people made up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them. You're right. We should speak to everyone. I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm Dalek born and bred, they listen to me. You head head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randlar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note. I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try. And that is all I can ask of you.
Why you taking the bearers? Why do they also make such a...
You all me. Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time? I've seen your face before.
As have I, Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it. But what if his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town's service. Might I not earn him a little leniency? Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge? Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved. The townsfolk have made their mind up. There was nothing I could do. Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride. You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor. All right. Why the hell would Victor take the bearers? I assume the situation is hopeless? There's still hope. But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say. You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. You'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see. No, you won't. And your efforts will be better spent elsewhere. But Lubor... Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. That blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. Yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with the blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who's ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the down, but for you, too. How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds. We would not take it, Victor. It's over. Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this, but it seems you had me fooled as well. Litter. Forget it. Do what you will. You sure you're making the right choice anymore? If those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. But where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do. If there's anything I can do. Anything. I'll bear it in mind. Thank you. So Dravosh is still standing. For now at least. You can swing a hammer. Clive! You're here! Only a Kashik. Mostly off to the north still. I spoke to Doris's scouts, it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough of the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least. Well done. Welcome back. Sid. I never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Babosh turned out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again? I am. Thought you could sneak off without me, did ya? Blackthorn. Oh, what are you doing here? Well, the scouts couldn't keep his force down. I like my best mate, you didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's you been? Not enough for us to turn into a pair of old coshes, I see. That your idea in the policy. Prick. Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that. I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole there. Falcon, our master, didn't leave the chieftain to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Travost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to sell pay feuds and bath the brain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me. So you're wasting half of mine instead. You're what Travels needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to. What you had to do was your duty, even if it meant you starved. Enough. This is no time for bickering. We can finish beating each other up once Dravosh is safe. Fine. Sid won't be anywhere. Yeah. So have I. Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would ya? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off. You, ready for the off then? We can't afford to waste any more time. Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn. You and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the Akashic on the move. How close are they? This side of the walls, and there are more coming out from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to. But let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August tribe. I've seen what Cashy Beast can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming. I'm going out there. Start work on the gates as soon as I left. I'll give as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. It won't come to that. Promise.
You better be right.
Take good care of Travis till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Alright. Which one of you's first? Yes, it is. Did I miss any?
Man alive! You stay in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. We got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. But you do know, all will come in time.
In time, yeah. We can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Provost won't forget what you did today. I'm afraid you'll only delay the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
Alright? Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Garrosh needed you. So, thanks. I shouldn't have stayed away so long. I shouldn't have left without talking over with you first. Too bloody right, you shouldn't. Though I doubt I've listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But like you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place. Really, something we can agree on. But I guess you just sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive. Alive, perhaps, wealthy even, but Travelers isn't what he once was. Our used to be the pride of Dalmatia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy, and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my son to war wearing the shit most of us miss are making. I've kept working, honing my skill, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as I've grown up. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Garrosh what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again. That's a kind offer. Kind that I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to our seal. I dare let them down. Fair enough. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we? And like that, just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah? Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I hoped. Sid, I've got something for you. And this is a token of her lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations. Now hold on, Sultan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive skill, and I've learned a lineage Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either. Have you forgotten what brought you back to Draforest in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge. You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Sultan came out of yard away, would you? He's more than welcome, as long as he can keep our secrets. Right, Sultan, get your tools. We've got a leisure to forge.
Here's the scraps you were after.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day? Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover ultimate origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke? Little unless, I regret to report. I see. Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch. Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate. Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within. Secrets would see unearthed. Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work. Would that be possible? Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Grethoff, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly. All right. I'll go meet with them. They will be most gratified, I'm sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk. Thank you. I will. I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart. pay for this. They still be survivors. Whatever that thing is, save their leader. Let's try. Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues. You have our thanks, stranger. Who are you? Forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely the survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down a life for another, but for a survey... forwarded your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them. My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima. Zero. Your survey party suffered several losses in Bratov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders? No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it. Even when death is avoidable. My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone. Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes. I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute, and we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty. I do. Then we are of the same mind, and it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Don't tell me we were to
The man himself. We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you. It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'd be using his devil work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire burning the cinders you charred out of old salt down here. And that whetstone from the outer arms, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving. A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive. Now, save that talk to the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are. To the bellows it is then. Bugger me. We actually did it. The
sword to end all swords. Ragnarok. It's quite something. I trust you'll take good care of it. Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive then?
This... Nah. This was just following the footsteps that Christ evolved. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here. A list of materials. Zoltan and I got sworn on our way back from Traverse. We reckon with those items there, we can craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself. That's the weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me. I was hoping to try that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drink and forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
The Death Gangs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Right away, Oriana. I never thought me and Zoltan, and if it hadn't been for you... The same for India. Anything else?
Have you tried Molly Lemon Tarts?
Come for the lost.
You can't be true. Miss, could we read this as a story for lessons?
How was she?
The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, I said. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad? Good, thankfully. Yeah. Ah, that's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit to the smelter right away. May I present to you the Telemon Furnace in Vanishing. She's a beauty. You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded. It's fine, really. My bag's, flexible enough already. Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it, yeah. You could just buy me a bigger... I'll make that clasp. Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The terrible furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's some metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretch metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise.
So, what do you reckon? It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owen.
Don't mention it. You earned it. I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around Hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too.
One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. A bag of yours will be the first of many.
You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure. How are you feeling, Joshua? Better than I was.
Not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? He was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a pearl does a mouse. You underestimate yourself. Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same. What is this place?
Don't move. It's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you out.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Oh, Phoenix. It would seem that I owe you my wings. Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Elude soon, I gather. I see no reason to wait. Neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course. I need higher.
Sound leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
To know about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind. Yes, it's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place that won't take a look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you, Colin!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you? I do.
help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours. Come again. I may have more. Oh yeah.
The stew's awfully